made of calcium carbonate. After opening the shell, the starfish pops out its stomach through its mouth to eat the soft animal inside the shell. Means inside the shell, which is the hard covering that is made of calcium carbonate, it is opened by the starfish, and starfish pops out its stomach. It takes out its stomach through its mouth. Means through its mouth, it takes out its stomach to eat the soft animal inside the shell. And the stomach then goes back into the body. And this stomach then again goes back into the body of the starfish, and the food is slowly digested. See how starfish take its food. Now we will study about the digestion in humans. And firstly, I will tell how starfish take its food. Here, one question is there. You can write about that, which is given in this table. How starfish get their food. You have to write about that, and you have to make the diagram of starfish also. Now, digestion in humans. We take in food through the mouth. We all know that we are taking our food from the mouth and digest and utilize it. Then it is, firstly we take the food with mouth, then it is digested, and then it is utilized by us. The unused parts of the food are defecated, means the part of the food which is not of use, it is taken out from the body. Have you ever wondered that what happens to the food inside the body? Means where anytime you have thought about that, the food which you are taking, what is happening inside the body? This food passes through a continuous canal. There is a continuous canal which begins at the buccal cavity and ends at the anus. Which begins at the buccal cavity and ends at the anus. Come to this figure. You can see this figure. See, this is human digestive system. We are having buccal cavity in the mouth. You can see here there is a buccal cavity firstly in the mouth, and we have salivary glands, means where saliva is secreted from the in the mouth. The food which you are taking, and after chewing, this saliva is also secreted and the food is chewed, and in where it is chewed, in the buccal cavity. Now see, from the buccal cavity, this one is buccal cavity, you can see, then this one is salivary gland, and this, now this is esophagus. Esophagus is also, this one is esophagus, and you can see that this one is known as food pipe also. The another name for esophagus is food pipe. Then here you come, here this part, here is the liver, here is the liver, and this one is our gallbladder, and you can see this is U shape, that is stomach, that is stomach. Here food is digested. Then you can see here the pancreas, finger like projection, these are the pancreas, and then come down, then it is the small intestine with light color. Then large intestine is this one is large intestine, and this one is rectum, and last one, that is anus, which is the last part of the body from where undigested food is taken out. Now I should explain you. First of all, the food passes through a continuous canal which begins at the buccal cavity and ends at the anus. Means it starts from the buccal cavity and ends at the anus, and the canal can be divided into various compartments, various parts it can be divided. First of all, the buccal cavity, then food pipe, that is esophagus, then stomach, then small intestine, then large intestine, it is ending in the rectum, and last one, the part is, that is the anus. Now, is it not a very long path? Means see, for the digestion of food, how much food passes from which part to, means from the our buccal cavity, it passes and then it is digested inside the body, and it is taken, the undigested food, it is taken out by the anus from the body. These parts together form an alimentary canal, and these all parts together they form a alimentary canal. Means from here, where from it will start from buccal cavity. You can see here again that from here the buccal cavity, it will start and it will end up to the anus. Now these parts together form the alimentary canal, that is also said to be digestive tract. Means what is the another name for alimentary canal? That is said to be digestive tract. Now here one question is there. You have to tell the names of alimentary, uh, the parts which together form the alimentary canal. You have to give the names of that, and you have to draw the diagram of this human digestive system in your copy. So again I will tell you that the various compartment in this canal are the buccal cavity, food pipe, that is also known as esophagus, then stomach, then small intestine, then large intestine, which ends in the rectum, and last part, that is the anus. Okay, so you have to make this diagram. Then the food components gradually get digested as food travels through the various compartment. Means the food which starts passing through the this alimentary canal, and here in the different part it is digested in the body. Then the inner walls, the inner walls of the stomach, means in the inner wall of the stomach and the small intestine and the various glands such as salivary glands, the liver and the pancreas, they secrete digestive juices. C means in the stomach, in the small intestine, and various glands in the various glands of such as salivary glands and liver and the pancreas. These all secretes different kind of digestive juices. And these digestive juices convert complex substance to simpler substance. These means you can form a question here, which type of juices convert complex substance to simpler substance. Then you can write the digestive juices secreted in the various parts of alimentary canal changes complex substance into simpler ones. And the digestive tract and the associated glands together constitute the digestive system, and these all are the parts of digestive system. Okay, so you have to frame the question, whatever questions I are given, and the diagram of digestive system you have to make. And today is all about this chapter.